I gotta get the word out, and I gotta get this started.
No, but like, I love his reaction to all this. Like, it's so scattered.
He doesn't know what he's doing. I've been observing his actions throughout this entire ordeal.
And like, I love how he starts crying, like bawling his eyes out.
You know,
It's like,
pretty funny.
no, he goes, "Sorry guys, I'm sick."
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sick.
This is the most funniest thing ever.
I'm still laughing.
It's the funniest thing ever. Like, it's really embarrassing.
It is embarrassing for him, and it is hilarious.
What I'm hearing, you guys are just professional at theater.
I cannot hear a word you're saying.
Can you repeat that, but in English?
Let me attempt to turn on noise.
All I hear is.
Did I just hear? No, wait. Did I just hear a stutter?
Alright, hopefully that's better.
No, it's not any better whatsoever.
At least I could hear you.
Well,
He's breaking up. He's breaking up.
otherwise, I'm unable to talk much else with this.
Man, it's fucking breaking up.
I'm currently on the go, so what you're hearing is the engine.
Okay, that was better. I could hear you clear.
I'm sorry, what kind of engine sound like that?
Okay, now I can't hear you.
He sounds like the.
I can barely hear a word you're saying.
I know. I'll just pretend that I can hear what he's saying.
This is a prime example of stuttering was a language.
Alright, guys. Alright, once we hit like 3 or 4 watching, then we'll start. Right now we're at 2, so.
I'm gonna watch.
You really only care about your viewers.
I don't know if I want to show my face because I look like an absolute mess.
You could show your face if you want. Oh, that's right. This is supposed to be a video call. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no. FYI, I'm not gonna be showing my face. The last thing I need is a pedophile on my ass.
Okay, we're not gonna. All right. We're not gonna show faces.
Yeah,
we don't do that.
Seth already knows what I look like.
The only time where I would show my face is when I'm in a private call with my friends and I'm talking to them. I wouldn't show my face on YouTube or anything like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't show my face. I wouldn't even show my face at all.
Alright, so we're gonna get this started. Good evening, everybody. We are back for the final video of the SethSimpRoblox Pedophilic File and Words video. And I'm here with Maddie, Ryan, Ben, and Hellhound, and myself. I just got home from work, and I'm really exhausted, so I'm not gonna sound like a lawyer tonight. So, we brought these guys here tonight because they want to say their final words about SethSimpRoblox. And FYI, for everyone here watching this video, the case is still not over yet because Seth didn't show up for anything. He started crying again today. And Ben, I think you're better at typing.
Ben, just
type it out, Ben. Type it out. Anyway, Seth ended up crying today, and here's Jaden, came back in. Goblin, how are you?
I'm pretty good, just being my normal.
Good, we just started. Anyway, so yeah, Seth was pretty much crying. He didn't want to come back in. He didn't want to admit what he did wrong. Whether if he was arguing if he was wrong or not, he still didn't come. So the case is still not over yet, and it's going to have to keep going, but this will be the final words video of what we think about Seth. Now, I believe some of you people here have written essays about him, so this video is going to be dedicated to me and all these other people here, what they have to say about Seth. So whoever wants to start.
We were supposed to write essays?
No. We were supposed. Wait, what?
I'm being sarcastic. It's sarcasm. I'm
just. Oh, okay.
No,
I was about to say.
No, I just meant like just say something about Seth, but in a lengthy way, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry, my English teacher.
Oh, this should be lovely.
I'm showing her this essay later. I'm kidding.
Okay.
So
who
I could
wants?
say it in a word sentence right now.
All right, if you want
I
to start.
say Ryan should go first. He has a whole essay
Yeah,
written out.
Ryan, we'll let you go first.
All
Like,
right,
they'll give us time to think.
Okay. So, first, let's start off with how Seth treats this entire situation of him being accused of a pedophile. Personally, I feel like Seth does not give a single care about this situation because lately he has ignored / decided to not present himself in every call we have had talking about this case. This action leads us, movie director, LT Goblin, and myself included, to believe that Seth does not care at all about him being accused of pedophilia. His recent actions on refusing to join call or speaking us to directly about this case also proves my claim of him not caring about this entire case. Instead of representing himself in call to prove that he's not guilty, he has his staff members to join and represent him instead, which I doubt is the best thing he could do while we're the one being accused of pedophilia. Second, he tries to contact us indirectly either through DMs or his staff members, as I recently stated. The first example of my claim is when he makes Alex, Escalator Guy, and Ben2445 Fun talk inside the call when he didn't want to directly confront and talk with us. The second
I'd like
example,
to
which
quickly
is
mention something. I am here on my own terms, not Seth's.
he still would refuse. He still talked to you through, like, we've seen Seth talk to us via Ben. So, like, yeah. So, and for the second example, the more toxic one, which recently happened, like this morning, around afternoon, around the area, is when he sent in Rainbow Bobby 933. We first made contact with Rainbow Bobby 933 when he went to Goblin's DMs and then proceeded to try and grab Goblin's IP address and also try to troll him with Rickrolls. More on, SethSimpRoblox added Rainbow Bobby 933 into the main group chat where he proceeded to be toxic and make up stuff as if like blocking IP addresses and generally just made things worse. Austin then proceeded to remove SethSimpRoblox and Rainbow Bobby 933 from the group chat. Another example is when he created the exposing video after the stream of the night we exposed him on the first video. At the end of said video, when he was breaking down / crying, he said that I don't know what to do, and I don't know if I'm going to stream or do anything like this again, and other stuff like that. But nevertheless, the next day, he continued to stream and act as if nothing had happened. My opinion on what Seth has done is fairly negative, as he chosen the worst route he could possibly take to tackle the situation. He has had plenty of chances to prove himself not guilty of pedophilia, but then decided to not use those said chances to do that.
Is that everything you'd like to say?
Yes, that is everything I'd like to say.
Ben, I noticed you unmuted yourself. Did you need to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask a few things about the entire thing. Firstly, I would like to bring up something and ask everybody. So, earlier today, Matt learned that Seth is in fact autistic.
You didn't
Did
have to bring
anyone
that
else-
up, but okay.
Did anybody else realize this?
No, sir, I did not.
Yes, we knew that. Alex,
like-
you guys aware about that?
I
There's
did
one-
say, like, not to be rude, like, it's kind of obvious, but, like, I was talking to Alex for about a solid 30 minutes, and we were talking about the fact that he does, and yes, we were aware. Just not how bad it is.
Can I
All right.
please-
Well, I can tell you this much. I am also autistic. I'm considered high function. I'm considered having high function.
Oh,
So-
I am too. Surprise.
Yes. Surprise, surprise. Either way, just from my almost 2 years worth of experiences with Seth, it was very obvious that his autism was much more severe than mine.
Great, thank you.
He's able to act normally. However, he still has quirks that make it more difficult for him to understand some situations.
Great, thank you. Anyway, thank you for sharing that. Okay. So Ben, we'll come back to you with what you have to say about Seth afterwards. Who wants to go up next?
Not me. I'm still thinking.
Jaden?
I mean, I haven't made an essay about it, but
I mean, I
honestly,
can go if you want. If you guys want time to think.
I say
no, I
Austin
got
goes.
it. I got it. Honestly, all I gotta say about um Seth is that honestly, man, I hope you get your life together and just stop doing this in general. Cause you could be a good friend, but you gotta stop this, man. That's all I have.
You want me to go, Maddie?
Yes, and I do apologize if you hear people talking in the background. Mom is trying to round up my siblings for bed, so
Want to mute yourself?
okay, I will.
Yeah. All right. So, Seth, my old friend, I met you in 2013 on a Roblox game of Ultimate Driving 2 when it was very popular back then. Nowadays, the game is just dead silent. But I remember that spot in Ultimate Driving 2 where I first met you, and it was honestly a pretty interesting moment because when I first started getting into the Roblox experience as a 9-year-old. It's you were 9, I was 9, you were I think 15 or 16 at the time. You were pretty much almost my age at that point. And, at the time, it wasn't as bad, to be talking to people 9 or 10 years old when you're like 15 or 16 years old because, it's perfectly okay. As I started getting to know you more over the course of the years, I've also met Alex Escalator Guy in like 2014. And when I first met when I first met Alex, he seemed like a really good guy. I remember his code name Jacob Schmidt, and it was really funny. But no, his real name's Alex. Anyway, as we all got to know each other over the course of years, we started making Roblox films in 2015, 2016. It was really fun, and then I met Nate. I met that guy named whatever his name was, Algo or Alex, another guy named who introduced me to I don't want to say it.
Yeah, it was in fact Algo. Seth has talked about him quite often sometimes.
Algo was a person who harassed Seth and Alex. I just sat there, and anyway, and then around like 2017 to 2019, we all never even talked. And at that time, I had my own production group on Roblox. And once 2019 came around, um, I remembered you guys, and I came into contact with you guys again. And then that's when I found out Seth had a very very growing community on YouTube, around like 150 to 200 subscribers at the time. So he was starting to grow, and I became a admin of his community, and I would say I was an admin for about a year. And then once I started dating a girl, about November 2019 to around February 2020, after I broke up with her, I got introduced to the Roblox car community. And it all started just by, and I forgot to mention too, me and Seth used to build games together back in 2016, right before me and him stopped talking. I guess I'm gonna probably be more in a lengthy one here since I'm the one doing this and I'm the one who's doing this case. So Maddie's just gonna be a little while. So anyway, around 2020, I got introduced to the car community. I met Ryan. I met Jaden. I think like earlier this year, maybe sometime last year. I actually met most of everybody here when the roadways of New Jersey, the Final Make was introduced. And oh God, shit, excuse me, don't make that a sound effect. Um, yeah, so you know, I went back to Seth's community, and I was inviting Seth and Alex to my games, but Seth just never showed up to the times I invited him around 2020. He was in my server. I put him as an admin. But then once I fired him because he wasn't doing anything admin wise, he started targeting me, and I was telling him you weren't doing your job as an admin. And then after that, September comes around, and I notice that Maddie is all freaked out because Seth's texting Maddie in a weird, disgusting, pedophilic way that made me wanted to get this whole case started. I didn't go this far to introduce everything, but I was really nervous at the time because this is one of my cases I started doing. And, with Maddie and stuff, she was 14 years old at the time, and Seth was around 21 to 22. And, with all that being handled, it was hard for me because I was 16 at the time, and I was being introduced to this kind of stuff, especially coming after a case with Maine, North Carolina, who tried to go around with my ex. And then I didn't talk to Seth up until the case ended. So for about a year, I didn't really talk to him as much, and same with Alex. And then here I am now, a little after a year later, looking at a 24-year-old, 23, 24-year-old, going first off after my ex, who just turned 16, following her account with inappropriate stuff on it that was private, by the way. That account was private. And it's very weird because her two other accounts were public, but I don't know why he didn't. He would look at my ex's private account. And same going through his following lists. Most of those accounts were private. I have no idea where people were saying they were public, but no, they were mostly private. So, because it's very obvious when you look below the follow button, it says this account's information is private. And that's what I saw. 90% of those accounts, I saw underage minors, with they're all private accounts on Seth's following lists, but none of them were following Seth back. I wouldn't be surprised if any of them blocked him, but my final thoughts on Seth is, Seth, you're really sick. You're just dead to me on the inside. You're cruel. You're obnoxious. You're disgusting. You're pedophilic. You're nuts. You're horny all the time. And I just don't know why you like minors so much. You can't find anybody your own age. It's really disgusting, especially, I got into contact with my ex today, by the way, and she was really concerned of why you were following. I brought it up to her attention. She was deeply concerned as well of why you were following that account of all things. But then I believe she blocked you after that. So, and going on from there, Seth, I have nothing else to say to you. I hope you rot in hell one day for what you're doing with all these girls. You have no business dating anybody. You have every right to stay a virgin, by the way. Please stay a virgin. I just wish to see you never, just ever touch a girl again. And same with a guy. I just hope you never touch anybody. Because I could never see you touching anybody in person. I can't imagine being in person with you either, because I bet you if I'm in person with you, I will catch you looking at some sort of minor or some sort of girl. So,
I'm just going to stop you right there because this is the type of unprofessionalism that I don't get into these calls for. I want to get more towards the bottom of this thing instead of the personal feelings of everybody else.
okay.
All right. That's all. You made your point very clear in 30 seconds. I didn't want to have to drone on listening to that for another 2 minutes. Yes.
Please go on mute.
All right.
I'm spilling out my feelings about Seth. This is the title of this video is called Final Words, because I will never be contacting Seth again. So,
I understand that.
Thank you. Now, Seth, I don't know why people aren't believing you to be on your side about everything. I have no idea why your people are coming after me, but if you want to come after me, take your own body and take your own self and come after me. Because the fact that you're going to my friends and you're going to them to having your friends get our information, private addresses and everything, it's not gonna work. We use VPNs. So that location you got from my address that Alex told me, you were not even close. You failed on that one. You failed on everything. You're going after everybody here. You're friends, but not you. You remind me of the king-size liberal here right now. So, honestly, Seth, you've made a lot of people angry. You made Hellhound turn against you. You made Hellhound not believe me from the case of last year. So, I don't know why some people didn't believe me, but now we got people who believe me because I have now everything to prove that you are a complete sicko and you have nothing in life. You're a loser. I just wish to say that. Excuse me.
I would like to actually bring up that topic.
Okay.
You say you have the evidence for it. However, the only evidence that I've seen you provide is following on TikTok and DMs between you and Seth about how he kept avoiding the subject.
You know that blurred picture you saw in that video? The first video? You saw that DM with the blurred picture on it?
DM. I can kind of remember that. Yes.
That was my ex, blurred out.
Alright.
Look what he said above there. And then you'll see what I mean.
I have to go back to the video just
now,
because.
I need you to go on mute. We're going to talk about that real quick, then I'll get back to what I was saying. I don't know why people keep bringing up the TikTok thing of how it's okay to be following. I get that it's okay if you want to maybe follow public accounts, but regardless, you don't follow minors, whether they're public or not, on TikTok, especially private ones as well, because Seth, that is what you did, my friend. So, anyway, Maddie, I think it was your turn to talk, and before I have to say anything, and before Maddie talks, Seth, I hope you rot in hell, my friend. Actually, no, you're not my friend anymore. I hope you rot in hell. Maddie, you're up next.
Okay, so I'll just start from the beginning like Austin did. I was just scrolling through YouTube one day in 2018. I was 13 at the time. Found Seth's channel, followed him, joined his Discord. Right away, got moderator out of nowhere as a 13-year-old. And like Seth was like really nice to me, like always wanted to talk to me, like kind of got a little upset whenever I wouldn't like join the VC for his like streams and stuff. And as a 13-year-old, I was like completely clueless. And then like a year passed, left the server, came back, got my moderator back like right away again. And then I noticed that Austin was in there. So like met Austin. Seth's still trying to talk to me, and then I turned 15, and then the whole case happens. I found the evidence last night, actually. Like, I went through the cloud and found all the screenshots. So I could provide that soon. I need to download it onto my phone so I could send it, but yes, that will be provided. So yeah, like, I wouldn't say that, like, my interaction is, like, as, like, big as your guys' is because, like, I'm not really with it, but, like, the fact that I was technically begged to come back was really weird. And the comments that Seth made to me was very unprofessional. And I honestly hope that, Seth, your channel dies. That's just what I think. I wasn't as prepared, so yeah, I'm done.
You sure that's everything you want to say?
Yeah.
I know.
I wasn't prepared for this.
No, you're okay. It's pretty much last minute. I wouldn't have to shouldn't have to be doing this last minute anyway. I shouldn't have to be doing this overall. I don't know why. Huh?
You're not wrong.
I shouldn't have to be doing this overall, Seth. I'm 17 years old, dealing with a 24-year-old, 23-year-old here. This is honestly I'll finish up what I have to say. this is truly embarrassing as well. Because why would a 17-year-old have the decency to bother with a 23 or 24-year-old over these kind of things? It's really insane. It's really embarrassing. Seth, I look through your followings list and I only see a couple of people your age on there. Mostly everyone else is minors. And honestly, it's. I hope you get what I'm saying. I don't know why I have to keep being repetitive about this because I'm looking at your chat right now on your stream. Just shut up. Just shut up. Look what you're doing. Do you not see how embarrassing you are right now? You're having all your friends brainwashed because you think it's okay to follow people on TikTok who are minors and you're 24 years old. Do you not see how embarrassing this looks? Do you not see how pedophilic this looks? Do you not see how wrong this is? I barely see anyone your age on there. This is embarrassing. This is sad. This is so just democratically liberal. I don't know why I have to say that as an insult, but you're nothing. You're nothing. You're not getting far in life. This is why you're losing people in your life. You're losing everybody. You just lost people. Because now people are realizing what you've done. I'm not taking people on my side. I'm taking people because I'm showing people who you truly are. So I want you away from these people because I had this case last year with you. Same as that case, and I warned you. If it has to lead to this way, it's going to have to lead this way. Exactly last year. I warned you, buddy. And now look where we are. And yet you're still worrying about everything. About how, I exposed you. Oh, I did this. Oh, I did that. Oh my God, he's embarrassing me. Instead of thinking about why you're feeling embarrassed, because you were crying. You were crying like a little baby on your little YouTube video a couple of days ago. Do you not see how much of a big red flag? Even Ryan stated that. You were crying and you said you couldn't do this anymore. Do you not see how guilty you look? You look guilty when you do this. You're nothing. You're not getting away with any of this one day. These videos will be staying up on YouTube. You're nothing. You crying and not fighting back and having your friends fight for you. You're nothing. Get off the internet. You have no reason to be on the internet, my friend. You have no reason to be. You are in the wrong generation. You are just wrong, my friend. I'm saying my friend is sarcasm. Don't worry. It's a thing. Seth, if you're fighting back, then get on this goddamn call. Get on this call right now. I have all night. Get on this call. Because you don't got balls too. That's your problem.
This is, if Seth, you're listening, this is your last chance to prove yourself that you're not a pedophile.
I will start promoting the YouTube videos I posted online. That will get tens of thousands of views. This is your last chance. I will promote videos.
I would honestly join the call, Seth. Like, if you want to, like,
we're all sharing money here.
Have a bad reputation. If you don't want a bad reputation, you should honestly just join it. You're a man. You're 23 years old. We are all teenagers. Like, you should grow up. You're an adult. We're
Seth,
not.
This is your last chance. Join the call, or your videos, or my videos are going to get promoted. This is your last chance. Ben, thank you for adding him in. This is Seth's last chance.
I'm just hoping he accepts it.
I hope he does too.
I'm hoping he does too.
Because this is about as much as I'm going to actually do to try to get him in here.
I really don't want to accuse this dude of pedophilia, but if this is...
we got him.
Hello, Seth.
Hello, Seth.
Hello, Seth.
Finally decided to join.
Glad you could be here with us.
I think you have a lot of explaining to do that you need.
Why don't you tell the looks like 9? Is that 9 or I don't know, the numbers keeps changing.
I see 4.
You see 4. All right.
I see 4.
Hi, Jaden. How are you? Welcome back.
Yeah. Well,
You'll
yeah,
you'll
welcome.
you'll see like how I reacted before. So, Beth, hi, welcome. Unmute yourself, please.
You want to know what, Austin? You want to know how
Oh.
bad you sound?
Go ahead.
You want to know how bad you sound?
Hit me up.
I actually heard from Alex that you said something about Maddie behind her back, saying, "Oh, what a redhead would say." Care to explain that?
Please
Why were
prove.
you sexually
Oh?
harassing Maddie?
Bro, I'm interested in blondes. What are you trying to say?
No, you were making sexual comments towards Maddie last night. Don't fuck with me.
Go get your proof.
Oh, there goes Seth. Where's my proof? I didn't record it. I don't need proof. I'm just making a statement.
Oh,
No,
still-
I had a whole long conversation
sure-
with Maddie about this.
Go get your proof right now.
It also kind of happened
No.
well before this entire discussion happened. Hold on, I got a video recording of it. Not sure if my phone cut out though.
Ben, it wasn't on that video. That was a different conversation Austin, Maddie, and I had.
Alex, do me a
Oh
favor.
no, it still happened before.
Alex, do me a favor and go get me the proof that I was being sexually, whatever the hell you said, towards Maddie.
If I don't have the proof, I'm not going to give it to you.
If you don't
I'm
have
making
the
a state.
proof,
I'm just
then
making a statement.
You got
it's not a
nothing.
statement. This is not a statement. This is a claim that movie was sexual towards Maddie. There's nothing to back up that claim that you made.
Well, the only claim here is that Maddie. Maddie, was I being whatever the hell Alex was saying about you last night?
I was too busy. I was not paying attention to a single word you guys said. I didn't know that Austin supposedly made that comment. Actually, hold on. I was not listening to have the conversation because I was trying to have fun with who was my boyfriend and his
Oh
family.
yeah, that happened.
We're not
Yeah,
gonna
that
ta- we're
did
not,
happen.
We're not going to talk about that on the live stream.
Yeah, no.
But obviously, I would not have the decency to go up to someone. Sorry, don't want to offend you. Someone who I'm not attracted to and be like that towards them.
I don't care. Like, no offense taken. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Alex, but you've got nothing, my friend, to prove that. And there's nothing that I've said, and I swear in my life I did not be like that. Last I checked, we were on a phone call last night with Maddie discussing our final words and discussing the proof that we both had to talk about with Seth.
Correct. We
So-
were on the call, and she was at Chick-fil-A. I was talking to her about why Seth banned her, and then why I sent the statement, and then I remember hearing you say something about a redhead. Maybe I misunderstood it. That's fine. If that happened, then it's fine. But
did.
I remember yelling at you, saying, "Shut the fuck up!" or something along the lines of that, because I was like, this isn't helping. And it was in response to a comment you made towards Maddie that was offensive. I remember that. Look, I don't need proof. I'm telling you what I remember, and if you don't believe me, that's fine.
Maddie,
But I'm just telling you what I remember.
Maddie, do you remember Alex yelling last night? Because I don't.
No, because Gretchen hung up on you guys.
I don't remember him yelling either, so I got no idea where Alex is getting that from. And like Alex is saying, he probably misunderstood something, because I do not remember saying something that I'm not attracted to somebody with sexual explicit comments, and I have no intention of saying that, especially for someone who wants to probably become a lawyer now at this point, because this is
You do also realize that I escalated the situation unintentionally by logging into Seth's YouTube account. All those statements he made were me. I'm fed up with this. And he can't talk on his behalf, so I'm talking for him. That was all me in the chat. You're welcome.
Well, if he can't talk on his behalf, he's just being plain old chicken.
This is the most embarrassing thing I've just literally heard within the last 10 seconds. Holy God. This is embarrassing. Guys, we just observed one thing here.
He fucked up.
Oh my God.
Gentlemen, he's not.
Gentlemen, start saving your money, because I just got paid today. Because you know what?
Wait.
Oh, he fucked up.
I literally have finals tomorrow, and I'm like sitting here stressing out about all this, and oh my gosh.
Bro,
Maddie, just leave if you're stressed. It's fine.
I'm supposed to be sleeping right now, and I'm stressed too. But I gotta
Well,
deal
then
with
why
it.
are we
I'm supposed
talking
to be
about this
sleeping
still?
too.
We've been talking about this for 3 freaking days.
Yeah, because
We
it's
get
not.
the point.
It's not ending. We need Seth here to
It's
admit.
gonna end if y'all just shut up. We understand.
We're not gonna shut up. If
We're not
someone's
gonna
be
stop
back
doing
towards
this
the line.
until Seth admits what he's done wrong.
That's how it works.
Okay, he admitted it to me, but he won't admit it to you. That's the
No,
problem.
he's gonna admit it to me. That's what he's gonna do. And when he admits this, and this will all stop.
Oh,
So if
People are driving us bonkers.
So if we're gonna
Up. Everybody take a breath before we start speaking again.
I agree with Ben.
Hearing everybody trying to talk over each other, it's next to impossible for me to comprehend even a split second of what is trying to be said. So, I'm going to say,
I can't hear a word you're saying.
my entire point is that we should just keep this professional. Attempt to keep this professional.
I'll keep this professional, but Alex over here is yelling at us for no reason.
Okay, May.
I'm
No,
not
I have a
talking
reason.
about just you.
Okay, Austin, no offense, but you're yelling back.
Yes, I know I'm yelling back because I
I'm
yelled
not-
at first.
Because you're being unprofessional. Let's slow down
Alex,
and breathe.
Alex, take a breath.
All right.
Take a seat.
Listen, I'm telling everybody to take a breath and be quiet. Just
Take a seat.
What is Alex
just
sending?
you, Austin. Also, Alex, I'm talking to everybody in this call. That's it. Now, could somebody please send those screenshots from those DMs?
Maddie, forward us those
I
screenshots,
can't
please.
Which screenshots?
You were saying earlier in this live stream that you had screenshots of Seth being all weird with you.
I'm also
that was
talking
the
about
first.
this.
It was like which screenshots? I have like every single screenshot
No, you were
of
saying
everything.
you said in the beginning of the video he was from like last year. Some you found screenshots.
Yeah, like I'll have to download them off the computer into my phone, and I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
You're comfortable.
All right.
Hey,
Well,
movie.
I'll edit this video tomorrow then, and I'll just paste them.
Also, Austin, could
movie.
you send those screenshots that you were talking about from the video? I can't watch it over.
Austin, may I respond to Alex and what he said about Seth not being able to join?
Yes, but do it very calmly.
Okay, Alex, a simple statement about what you said that he supposedly can't join. Okay. All I'm going to say is a real man would face his crime.
I can agree with that.
Thank you.
But the problem is, this is my own issue, so I will admit why I did it. Oh my god, that's a freaking amazing gif. No, I did it because I know what he goes through, unrelated to what's going on right now, and I just had an emotional buildup, and I let it out in the form of going onto his YouTube and releasing the rage. I mean, I'm just being honest with y'all.
I understand that. We all get
we
there
do.
sometimes.
Like I said, what I don't understand is why we're still going at it. But I mean, Austin does make a valid point. Y'all make a valid point. I've made point. I said both parties have agreed. Both parties have disagreed. Seth does have a mental disability that prevents him from understanding what the heck's going on. That is a legit problem. Can he get around that? Yes, I believe so. Will he do it? No. That's the problem.
Well, that's not going to work for us because we need Seth.
Exactly.
We need Seth to come on here, and he needs to admit it, or else it's just going to have to keep escalating.
I think he just doesn't want you to record it. If I'm being honest.
Well, it's going to have to be.
But I know
recorded
you're going to do it anyway.
Yes, because the people need to know what he's doing. So, yes, Seth, if you were watching, and I guess he's not because Alex was impersonating him. Well, Seth, if you're watching,
he just blocked me from his YouTube channel.
Watching. Wow. No, he is. Seth is most definitely watching. He has been DMing me. It's tired.
He literally just DM'd me after I hacked his YouTube and said, "Yeah, yeah." What did he say? He said, "Had to say it."
So, anyway, Seth, if you're watching right now, the only way this is gonna end, because I would like this to end too, but if not, it's gonna have to keep going. Because you know what? I could be a lawyer one day. So, you know what?
But the amount of evidence you're providing, not like, but still, somebody
what I
please
was-
send those screenshots you were talking about.
Ben, I'm a teenager, okay? Give me some credibility. Anyway, Seth,
I'm
if
19.
if you're watching this right now, Seth, I'm giving you one last chance to peacefully come on here and we can finish this and you just say you're sorry and then we can go on our separate ways and then this will all end. I
Can I make a
promise.
Can I make a point though, real
You're
quick?
you're gonna make this much easier for all of us if you just come on here and apologize for what your pedophilic acts have done. That's it.
Now, can I make a statement?
That's all you need to do, Seth. Just come on here and apologize.
Okay, go ahead, Alex. What is it that you wanted to say?
Well, first of all, I'd like to apologize for flipping out. I obviously, well, I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point. I have anger problems.
We don't need to talk about that. We forget.
you get the point. Cricket noise. I'm sorry. Shoot, now I forget what I was gonna say. Hold on.
Good job, Alex.
Can I make a
Well,
comment?
you're
My brain died.
Sorry about that, Ryan. Go ahead.
Let Ryan talk.
So at this point, I don't want to be screaming at your staff members, Seth. I don't want to be arguing with your staff members. They're there to help you. They should be supporting you right now. Right now, you're just gone from this entire situation, which makes no sense. You should join, because like
Yeah, I will admit, Seth is making this much harder than it needs to be.
I agree. Yes, I don't think we should be like berating your staff members with all of this. If anything, you need to take all of this, not your staff members.
His full, all of his co-owners, along with an ex-pod.
It's a court case that never ends. That's what it is, basically.
Even though you're not a judge, but whatever.
Hey,
That's besides the point.
What I'm saying is that it's like this kind of reminds me of like a person who lies in court and just makes everything going more. This is what it reminds me of. So, Seth, I'm giving you one last chance. Come on, you have until 11 o'clock tonight to come onto this call. If you do not join by 11 o'clock tonight, it's just going to get even worse. Because you're just not going to have any more chances after this. Because the people need to know in this world, in your community, and the place you own, your own community, of who you truly are. Because, in my opinion, until you say sorry, you're just a sicko to me. You're weird. You're pedophilic, and your disabilities is no excuse to me. Because why does your disabilities give you the excuse to go really weird and pedophilic around minors?
Like I said before, I don't think he's doing it intentionally, but that doesn't make a difference. It's
Alex,
still happening.
Alex, this is the third time I've caught him doing this. This is insane now.
Okay. Wait, why are you keeping an eye on what he's doing, though?
No, I only found out about this because I was going through my ex's followers because about a month ago when we broke up, we sometimes do phone checks on each other. So she went on my phone, I went on her phone. I noticed Seth was following her private account for some odd reason. I forgot about it up until a couple of days ago. It suddenly came back to my mind. So.
Okay, so did you just ask Seth to unfollow your ex? I'm confused.
I did, and then he kept refusing to, and then he got all weird and started going through my ex's other. If you go back to the first video and you go to one of the screenshots of there being a blurred picture, that's actually her, and you should see what he says above.
Yeah, could you send that, please? I can't view it while
all right, I will
missed
present
that
it.
one.
I will present it on the screen right now.
May I say something while you're getting it?
Yeah.
Seth, honestly, I just want this to be over, man. If you're watching the stream, I just want this to be over. I honestly didn't want this to happen, but it happened.
Right here.
And Seth, I just want to be over, man. You seem like a cool kid to like play PvP games on. But just it happens, man.
Is my screen sharing?
It's loading.
Yeah, it's loading for me. Oh, there we go.
Oh, I have work tomorrow. What the heck am I doing?
So do I. This is it.
All right, so yeah, I did notice that. That's just a following.
I mean, I can find her other ones, like this, for example. Okay, wait. Okay, maybe. Okay, I have a theory to this. I think he misunderstood what you were trying to tell him. It's like, well, you had to go through my followers to find that account, so how'd you find it? And then Seth responds thinking, oh, well, no, yeah, and then I went on, and then he probably followed your instructions that you left him there and went on your profile and found another one. That could be what happened. Honest to God, I have no idea how he found the account in the first place. Could have been a complete accident. He could have gone on your profile. It's hard to say. Like Ben said, it's a TikTok. I understand why.
I had around 10 to 15 followers on TikTok at the time. Why would he choose that account? I've added the 15 people there to follow. Actually, no, he followed 2 of them. Why would he pick 2 of them out of that? Do you get what I'm saying?
Hard to say. Oh, is that? Oh, yeah. I forgot about that video.
So, Seth, you have 10 more minutes, my friend.
I don't think... I'm going to be honest. He's going to be him.
I don't think... Yeah, he's DM'd me that he has work, so...
Oh, if his job's so important, if his job's so important, then if he doesn't come, then we'll just have to keep doing this. It's just it's just I don't want to do this. Okay.
Well then, okay.
No, absolutely not. I'm not giving up on this case until he admits he's wrong. That's all he needs to do is come onto the call and admit he's wrong. It's 10:50 at night. This is embarrassing.
It should take only a couple minutes, 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm shaking from how mad I am at the fact that this is still ongoing.
So, Seth, you have 9 more minutes.
It may be the hardest thing to do to apologize, but if you want this all to end, all your staff members are tired. All of us are tired, basically, in this call. We don't want to do this no more. We don't want to be here. We don't want to make videos about this. So please, for the love of God, just join the call, say I'm sorry, just admit to what you've been doing, and it just be all over in just snap. If you say I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Seth, there will be no more videos, there will be no more nothing, and this will all be gone from now.
Yeah.
This is final.
Yeah, this is the final event if you join right now.
Ryan, could you possibly turn up your mic and restate your previous statement, because it was really faint?
Sure. Okay.
He's a quiet agent.
Shut up, Goblin. Shut up, Goblin. Oh God. Okay, let me say that again. So, Seth, please join the call. None of us want to be here doing this right now. We don't want to create videos about you. Your staff members are tired. All of us are tired. No one wants to be here. So if you just take 3 more minutes, 2 probably, just go into and join this call and just say sorry. Just say, I admit to what I did wrong. Anything, and then everything will be dropped. Everything will be left in the past. We all go our own separate ways. We won't see each other again.
We won't talk to you. We will never talk to you again. This will be the end of it if you just come on here and apologize.
So wait, hold on. Let me get this straight quick. So this isn't the fact that you think he is full of 100% pedo. It's just the fact that even if he purposely or accidentally did this, you just want him to apologize for his accidental or purposeful actions.
Ben, as we've talked about before, I used to have 10 to 15 followers on TikTok at the time. Why would he choose my his private account out of 3 that I had on my followers and another girl's list as well that were both private?
I can't explain that. However, what I'm hearing is even if it was accidental, so long as he says he's sorry for whatever he doesn't even realize he might have done.
The point is that when he apologizes for what he's done, regardless, this will all be over.
So even if it was truly accidental.
If it was an accident, he would have unfollowed them a long time ago. I've made accidents. I've made accidents following and adding people online. But what do? I unadd them right away.
I'm trying to say, just in the slight off chance that it is an
No, it can't be an accident. And neither for those over 100 people of mine is that he's following two on TikTok. I'm not sure.
You're currently acting just like him now, because even if you're not accepting the possibility that it could, and there's the
I mean, I am accepting.
Ben, you're cutting out really bad.
Ben,
Sorry.
I am accepting it, but I'm saying that if it was an accident, he would have unfollowed them a long time ago, and same for the other 100 people as well. He claimed yesterday that, Alex, you said this as well, that he unfollowed everybody on TikTok, but as I went through his TikTok today, he probably does account, but I can still find things out either way. He has not unfollowed any of those girls yet.
Okay, so he didn't tell me the truth, and I literally talked to him about that tonight. I said, I literally told him, I said, Seth, here are the steps you got to take to fix your mistake. First, unfollow the accounts on TikTok. Second, delete dating apps that are causing problems. And then third, stop deliberately using these social media sites to follow people if that was your intention. He said, okay. But he didn't get to it yet.
I'm going on to the, this is proof, by the way, he never stopped. You can see the time up there as well and everything. He never unfollowed anybody.
Well, okay. I'm just not gonna argue the TikTok thing anymore because Ben and I have made multiple points on it.
So
Yes.
Seth, you got 5 more minutes, my friend.
At this point,
He's literally. I can say 100%.
we're just trying to get him to join call at this point. Just admit, make.
No, you're not going to be able to get him on. He's made it clear that he does not wish to join.
Well, then it's just
Oh.
going to have to lead to the next step then, if that's the case.
Can I
Here we go.
Can I make another statement before we descend into more chaos?
What?
Seth has been like this all as long as I've known him. I've known him since 2013. I met him in middle school. He didn't talk to me until actually the end of middle school, or the end of whatever. I think it was the end of 6th grade year. He talked to me, and we started having a funny conversation. Then I met Sierra, and then he left middle school. He transferred to a different school, and he and I started talking online. But every time, like, he and I would play any game or whatever, if, like, I would say, hey, Seth, can you do this for me? He would do things like, he would say, like, no, you can't force me to do that. And I said, well, yeah, I can. Or I'd make dumb excuses like that, and then he'd just shut down and not do anything. Because he said, no, I'm not doing what you're telling me to do. So he's always done this. It doesn't matter what it is. He just automatically resorts to that response if something is going against what he personally wants to do. And yes, that is wrong in these situations. In other situations, it could be good, but this situation in particular, it is bad. And we have to remember the fact that he has that problem embedded in his head. So us deliberately spamming him to join is probably not helping either.
Alex, there's only one reason why I'm doing this.
Because he followed your ex, and because he's still continuing to be
No, I'm not doing this for my ex. My ex can go F herself because she cheated on me with 2 other guys.
Oh.
I'm doing this because Seth's done this repeated amount of times as well with Maddie and some other girl that I remember back in September that Hellhound as well admitted to never believing me, but yeah. This is the 3rd time I caught him doing this, and I warned him if he did it again. This has nothing to do with my ex. I'm just only mentioning my ex because that's really weird how he chose the most inappropriate account that, she had to follow, and it was private as well, which was really odd. So, I'm only doing this because, it's just, he just won't stop. He's just not going to learn. He's got 2 more minutes, and if he doesn't join, then it's just going to have to keep escalating even more. I don't want to do it. I have no patience to do it.
He's not joining.
We might as well just end this now and just... what was your plan to escalate it further? How were you going to... Just another talk video, or were you going to, like, post more evidence? Like, how are you planning on going about this?
Promotion.
Oh, right, you were going to advertise your videos.
Correct.
Okay. You do... that's fine. There's no obligation not to. It's your YouTube account. Look,
Seth, my friend, I don't want to do this. I've got money to put away for other people as well. I just don't feel like doing this. No one here feels like doing this. You've got one. It just turned 10:59. You've got one more minute, and the stream's ending in 1 minute. I think Hellhound has to say one more thing. And
yeah, we all know he's not
we all
joining.
want you here to Seth. You're one of those people to me who it's pretty obvious now that you're one of those people who wants to win. We get it. You're one of those people who just wants to win and never wants to be the loser. But that's weak. You in life, Seth, as a 17-year-old telling this to a 23 to 24-year-old, you can't expect to always win in life. You have to sometimes. I've guilted in the car community. I've admitted that. What did I do? I used somebody else's lighting system to make my lighting better. But then after that, I learned I was wrong from doing it, and then I started making my own lighting. That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned joining the RCC. So I've admitted I was wrong in life. But if you want to be the person here,
Ding.
If you want to be the person, Seth, but now it's 9 o'clock. It's long. It's
9 o'clock for Ryan because he's in Mountain Time.
Yes.
Seth, you've just lost your opportunity. I hope those tens of thousands of views come up on those videos. What do you want to say?
Wait. Before you end the stream, though, can I make a point in regards to how you were going on about how Seth would learn his lesson?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got two things.
I do have a similar. I actually kind of going off what you were saying. I had an incident where I was always like, oh, I'm like the perfect human being. Blah blah blah. No one can be perfect in this world. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. Here's a good example. Breaking into an abandoned mall and being held at gunpoint by the cops. That was enough to snap me. What's it called? Snap me into place. Put me into place. Snap you
straight.
Yeah, snap me straight. And that was in 2020, actually. It was during COVID. We were bored. Me and two of my other friends. I went to Columbus, Ohio, same place Seth lives. I have two other friends there. And they wanted to go into this abandoned mall, and we said, okay, we'll try. And we didn't break in, but the back door was unlocked, but security just happened to be nearby, and they came around and saw the door was cracked open. I guess one of us forgot to close it. But, I mean, that straightened me out, and actually it straightened my other two friends out, because they were worse than me.
Yeah, the snakes in life
but, I mean, out. Like, I know, like, it may take a lot more for Seth, but, like, this should be a good starting point, because it's like, you don't want to go from this to being held at gunpoint over something related to this. That's what I'm trying to say, I guess.
What'd you want to say, Goblin?
And you don't freaking arrested for this.
Oh, that I wanted Seth to join so I could go talk to my girlfriend.
Bro, you all got girlfriends? I just actually...
Nah, you got me, bro.
Let's not talk about relationships. Let's not, please.
Ryan?
Hey, Austin, you got me, bro.
Yeah, I know. I love you, bro.
You too, man.
Let's
anyway,
not, please.
Ryan or Hellhound, if you guys got anything else you want to say, I know I got something I got to do now tomorrow with this, so if you guys want to say anything else, because I'm going to bed here shortly.
Good night.
I'm going to go take a de-stress break before I sleep.
Good night, Alex.
Right.
I'm now probably going to go work on the Hummer and get more stress because the damn thing is stupid.
What you have done to me and everyone else will come back to you, Seth.
I also have one final word to say to Seth right now. Someday, this will come back at you and bite you in the ass. I'm telling that right now. That's the last thing I gotta say.
It's the internet. It's gonna stay on there, I guess. Yeah. I mean, think of it this way. There's like governors now. I mean, Andrew Cuomo, he did things, and there's evidence to prove it. Of course he's gonna deny it because he's a governor. And then he got ousted. Now he's not the governor. I mean, these things could come back to bite you. There's no guarantees, but it happened to Cuomo. It could happen to you. Let me put it that way.
I guess we're all Republican here. Damn.
All right, hold on. My phone has 3% battery. I've got one last thing to say before my phone dies. Give me, before you escalate this one time, give me 1 week to attempt to work with Seth to fix his wrong doings. And if I can't do that, I will leave his community.
This is a decision. Excuse me. This is a decision between me, Ryan, Maddie, even Hellhound too, and Goblin. So, you guys have any decisions on that right now?
Decision on what?
Can I just say something?
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, think about it. Christmas is Saturday. You guys really want this all to ruin our Christmas? Because we're gonna be worried about this on Christmas.
I get more
This isn't my
excited.
this isn't my problem. I'm just here to present to the world that this is somebody messing around with actually one of my friends too, and this needs to be presented. Like, it's not bothering my Christmas. I'm sitting here laughing and I'm just saying how embarrassing Seth is. So I'm just saying,
Sure.
honestly, I'm just here overall, not only to tell the people that Seth is doing the wrong. I'm just here because, Seth. I've seen Seth do this so many times, and honestly, just I want people to know who he truly is now. So, yeah.
All right, then here, I'll make my deal a little bit sweeter. Instead of Christmas, because if Christmas is this Saturday, and that would mean I would be giving until
Ben,
Sunday for this.
Ben,
I'll give it till Friday.
Ben, I will give you 48 hours.
I cannot do that in 48 hours. I'm on a trip. Give me until Friday, and if I am unable to convince Seth otherwise, I will leave his community. You can do what you wish. We will no longer talk ever again.
I will give you. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this around Christmas time. So I will give you till it's gonna be Monday. So I will give you till Thursday.
Actually, no. It is currently Sunday.
Well, in 1 hour for me, it's gonna be Monday. So I'll give you till Thursday. Jaden, Ryan, Maddie's gone, and Hellhound. Do we all have an agreement on this to give Ben until Thursday to overcome this?
Yes.
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 We all made an agreement? Okay.
Yes.
Ben, you have until Thursday this week to figure out something, and if nothing happens, then I have no further ado to just make this around the internet a little bit more.
Yeah, because I want more cows, and I don't want to waste my time on this no more.
I'm just about done.
How about this?
All right,
None
guys,
of you don't have to be involved anymore. This is just between myself, Seth, and Austin at this point.
No, I'm involved too.
No. Everyone here is going to be involved.
Fine. I was just
You
saying.
have till Thursday.
You have till Thursday
Very
until.
well.
Yep, you have until Thursday, 11:59 p.m.
Please, he's got a gun to my head.
Now, if you excuse me, I need to go pee.
Good night, Maddie.
Goodbye.
Ew, don't tell me that.
All right, I'm gonna say my final words. And I'm gonna head out. All right. Thank you for this very long and depressing stream. Unfortunately, Steph didn't make it, and now the last final things here is that Ben, the one who just left, has 72 hours until Thursday, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to come up with something. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. The 8 people watching right now. Hope you guys have a good night.
Good night.